Yo. Layup Lounge members, welcome back to another episode of the Layup Lounge. My name is Wayne. I'm here with
Roman.
And we are locked in this week in the Layup Lounge, giving you the hottest news here happening in the NBA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is he the greatest player of all time? We're going to find out here today. We're going to ask a lot of questions that people don't want to hear about here in the Layup Lounge. Please do your due diligence, like and subscribe. Thank you for coming along with us on this journey. You're going to hear more from us very soon. Tap in. What we got, Roman?
Well, we could just piggyback off what we were just talking about. I mean, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, what I was just about to say was I was watching the Lakers and OKC the game the other day, and I think it was like the middle of the second quarter, and I texted you. I said, bro, they're going back to back. They're going back to back. We're really witnessing greatness. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's getting 30 points with ease. It looks too easy out there. I was talking to one of the people I coach with, and one of the things that he pointed out was everybody, and which is important in a basketball team. Like, first of all, there's no egos. Second of all, they're like, I think the chemistry is there because they're all around the same age. And the number one thing I noticed with this team is they're not blocking anybody out from being great. There's no jealousy when it comes to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading this team. They want him to be great. And I think that we don't see that a lot with a lot of these NBA teams. I think there's egos on teams, like Golden State Warriors, for example. Why not just let Steph be great? Everybody else just move around him. Mm-hmm. But we got Jonathan Kuminga's, I'm Kawhi Leonard. Like, he's saying stuff like that.
Draymond, Clay,
right?
They've all had ego moments.
That's what I'm saying. And that's one of the greatest teams to ever assemble.
For sure.
We think about Dre, Clay, and Steph as the greatest trio. But even then, there was egos within that. I mean, why do you think Clay left? He thought he deserved a bigger role. Just be there to let Steph be great. Be good in your role. And I think with OKC, they thrive in their role, and they just step back for Shai to lead them and do their thing. And then that's why I think that they're so successful. And I think that's why they're probably going to win it again this year, bearing anything drastic, trade or injury wise. But I mean, what do you think about SGA? Do you think he's that? First of all, do you think he's the MVP? I know Jokic is out there hooping as well, but I mean, just talk about SGA and his greatness a little bit, because I thought he peaked last season, but so far this season, they're 13-1 right now, courtesy of the Portland Trailblazers. But anyways, they don't look like they've elevated. Usually I would have thought they'd take a step back and get comfortable, but no, they're hungry for more.
And J-Dub still hasn't played, has he?
He's still, and that's the thing. They got guys like AJ Mitchell coming out the cut. Like, who is he? He's averaging like 20.
Yeah. It looks like they're primed for another finals run. Like you said, they're a very unselfish team. They're top to bottom a team that we just want to see each other eat, bro. And that's really that's the mentality that leads to championships. Is I don't care about whose name is on the stat sheet, who's getting all the numbers up. It's about the W at the end of the day. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is he the greatest player we've ever seen? No. He's not the greatest player we've ever seen. I'm just going to say that. However, like you said, I think the culture of the team has elevated him into that conversation. I don't think he's as good as a basketball player as Steph Curry. I don't think he's as good as a basketball player as LeBron James. Personally, I don't think he's as good a basketball player as Victor Wembanyama. I think there's a lot more players in the game.
You don't think he's better than Steph?
Okay. Yes, I think Steph Curry's a better basketball player than, yes.
Even right now?
Even right now.
Do you see a world where, like, at the end of the career, though, like, do you think he can get there? Or you think Steph is just on another, like, there's just no way?
Well, it's already solidified. Even at the pace that things currently are at, Steph is the greatest shooter to ever lace them up.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think that's not a debate.
And that's not Shai's. Shai can't touch that. So the fact that Steph can bring something to the game that Shai can't, something that's the most valuable aspect, one of the most valuable aspects of the game, distance shooting, being able to come up and score from almost anywhere on the half court, I got to give the nod to Steph Curry.
Do you think he's more? You think he's more unguardable than Shai?
Yes.
Really?
100%.
He's not. I don't, because it's like Shai's.
Yes, it's 30, but it's gimmick. It can be gimmicky. I'm sorry.
Bump fades, mid range, up and unders. I don't think, and that's just in one game. He'll do that. He'll do
25 free throw attempts. I understand they're actually fouling him. I'm saying they're actually fouling him. Like, we have to call what we see, and they're fouling him. But at the end of the day, Steph Curry's doing it off. Look, screen, catch and shoot. Like, there's no answer for this.
I think Shai is more unpredictable. Like, if you, especially like late game, I don't, because he can shoot a three, step back. Again, he can go to the cup. He can go get fouled.
Steph can't?
He can, but he
We've seen him do it all.
Like, especially late game, I fear Shea more than I fear Steph, because especially depending on what the score's looking like. If you're down 3, we know what time it is. We know what he's doing.
It's going up.
But the thing is, Shea will be like, I'm gonna go to the basket. I'm a pump fake. I know he's gonna foul me. I just need to make the layup after I get fouled. Like, I don't know. You don't think he's a better player than him right now, though? He's on the top of the MVP game right now.
I don't know, man. Personal preference, I'm going to Steph.
13-1.
Put Steph on the Thunder. Like you said, Steph don't got the guys around him that are trying to elevate him to that same, you know what I'm saying, bro? Look, Kuminga's out there trying to do his thing, trying to get a new contract maybe, trying to get moved by the deadline, see some better situation for him. There's guys with agendas and egos.
Oh, they took him out the starting lineup. He's out of there now. I thought it was good things happening in Golden State, but Moses Moody, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's guys out there with agendas, bro. So the only agenda in Oklahoma City is winning a championship. That's the fact.
Even light-skinned dude Dennis is just happy to be there, bro. Like, he don't care about no playing time. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's smiling no matter what. Like, he don't care. He was smiling last year. He barely played. And look, now he's actually getting some rotational minutes. And he's solid. He's pretty solid.
He did this all last year, too, though, where he gets, like, spotty minutes. As soon as he gets meaningful hoop, he's not playing.
He's getting a little bit more meaningful. Like, he's getting in there a little bit earlier. I think he averages. It's probably like playing like 12 to 15.
That's all.
That's good for him. Yeah, that's good for him. But you know, it's crowded down there. They got Hartenstein, Chet, Somber when he comes back. You know, like they got bigs. He's probably gonna get moved around at some point. But right now, but that's the thing.
Fan favorite.
Like, oh, for sure.
Fan favorite
for sure. But that's the thing.
He's Japanese. He's Korean. He's something.
Yeah.
Hey. Asian, you know, the Asian fan base always coming strong. You got an Asian player.
Yeah, so. It's fire, bro. But nah, I think that can he be the great? I think he has the chance to be the greatest guard of all time. Like, bro, I don't think we really truly understanding what we're seeing, bro. Dude is unguardable. How many fourth quarters has he not played already? Like, he's sitting out. He's pulling the Steph. I mean, I remember Steph back in the day. He's doing that. The only difference is Steph's teams they had better talent on their roster. He had better players around. Steph has had better players around him than Shea.
Yes. But they've all had their own agendas and egos. I'm going to go win finals MVP.
Bro.
Me. Like you said, they're all trying to elevate Shea. They know who the guy is, bro. Like, that's the thing. They know who the guy is. And Shea don't have the ego himself. He's killed his own ego. You could tell he's kind of just like, I want my guys to be good.
I don't think Shea cares. Like, if J-Dub has a couple games, I don't think he's tripping off that.
That's what I'm saying. He's good. He's killed the ego. They're just an egoless squad. That's the one thing I do respect about them is their team culture. They got a fun team culture. But somebody's not going to get paid, so that's going to mess all that up too. Somebody's not going to get paid.
I mean, it's going to be like the AJ Mitchells, the Aaron Wiggins. Those guys they're going to get moved around for sure because those guys are
replaceable. We can go find those minutes somewhere else. We can go find that production somewhere else. Cheaper.
They probably could. Their development team is ridiculous. But is he the MVP? Is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander the MVP right now?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
That's the Sonic in me talking, unfortunately. I'm still team Victor Wembanyama. I'm still team Vic. I know we've had a couple stinkers. But defensive player of the year for sure. We're going for MVP as well.
Do you think you can name? You can try. We'll give you like a couple minutes, like a minute, like 2 minutes. Can you try to name according to Basketball Reference? Can you currently name the top 10 in MVP? You don't have to say the order, but can you name the names who are top 10 in MVP right now?
Shea.
Yep.
Jokic.
Yep.
Giannis.
Yep.
That's the easy. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, that's easy right there. Steph.
No.
Cade.
Yep. Missing a major one in the West. I thought you.
Luka.
Yep.
Fuck it. Reeves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not? Hey,
yeah.
Why not?
It looks like he's 7th on this.
Hey, why not?
Looks like he's
major market. Hey,
Reeves
me. How many is that? 7
Yeah.
or 6? I got 6.
6. Yep, 6.
Who else?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you got 4 more guys. I give you a hint. On this list, there's 3 guys that are on the same team on this list. And you named one player that was part of this team. There's 3 guys on the list.
They're on the same team.
They're on the same team. And the last 2 players on this team, I actually said them already in a different discussion, in the first discussion we had, but it's kind of surprising that they're on this. This is according to Basketball Reference. This is it, but so there's 2 more guys that are on the same team. So there's 3 from the same team on this list. You already named one. And
what? I'm trying to think who I even said now.
they're in the Western Conference.
Anthony Edwards.
They're centers.
They're centers in the Western Conference.
They're centers in the Western Conference.
Who am I not thinking of?
We just had a discussion about one of the players. And these 2 other guys came up briefly in that conversation. Centers on this team.
I can't think who.
Isaiah Hartenstein's on this list.
There's no way.
He's on this list.
There's absolutely
He's averaging
no
12
way.
points.
That's what I'm saying. That's not realistic.
But Chris Corner Basketball Reference, and then Chet Holmgren's on this list as well. Can you name the Cade teammate that's on this list?
Duran
Yeah, he's on this list.
for MVP.
Yeah,
Victor's not there.
no.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know.
And
what
then the last one, and then the other one you didn't say, Alperen Sengun is on this list as
okay,
well.
okay, that one slipped my mind because I was like, there's no way there's other centers in the West. I'm not thinking of right
So
now.
yeah, so Jokic, Shea, Luka, Giannis, Cade is in that top 5, and then the next 5 is Sengun, Reeves, Hartenstein, Duran,
Okay,
and Chet Holmgren.
We're not doing that. The last 5 is nasty as it gets. What is that?
Alperen Sengun's not that bad,
No,
but
that's realistic. But the other, bro, what? Duran, Holmgren, Hartenstein,
it's-
Reeves? I was just like, that's a shot in the dark. I was like,
Reeves, yeah,
why not?
yeah, no.
That's a nasty list. I can't even lie to you.
But yeah, so Shea's the MVP though.
They're probably factoring in like plus minus.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
Like,
win shares,
like, they're probably doing all that ridiculousness.
net rating,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Move around.
Moving on, the biggest news of this week: Nico Harrison. He should have been fired, obviously, as soon as you even bring up that you want to trade him for anybody. Honestly, it's just like, what are you doing? But he finally.
I'm not even gonna lie
fired.
to you, just because I'm gonna cut to the chase real quick.
Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah.
Bro, look, I didn't know. Like, I literally, Centel said he, like, you know what I'm saying? I was so confused for like that 3-day stretch. Centel said he got fired 2 days before. Then he got fired. Then people were saying he didn't get fired. I really didn't know if he got. I swear I didn't, bro. That just goes to tell you how
Shams
crazy.
was like they're about to go in a meeting to fire him.
Bro, I was like, what is happening? I really didn't know.
Bro, imagine Shams having the inside before you even have the meeting. So yeah, they're about to fire him at 10:30
I'm not booking his meeting. That's what I'm saying. Why would I go to this meeting?
Just fire me on the phone,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
Like,
Let me know something.
and I kind of just really just wanted to talk about his legacy. Really, I mean, you tell me how good of a job that he did throughout his tenure. So he got hired in 2021. Nico Harrison did. He became the general manager and the president of basketball operations. He came over from Nike, so he's a Nike guy. He was around guys like Anthony Davis, Kobe Bryant, those guys. He came in first season. They went to the Western Conference Finals in his first season. They give Luka the Supermax, the rookie extension. They moved some pieces around the following season, 2022, 2023. Get Kristaps out there. But, his most memorable season for sure, 23, 24, when they got Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Those are moves that really pushed them to the NBA Finals. And after that, the Mavs actually extended him after that. They gave him a multi-year extension in 2024. And then we come last season. He was already saying there was out of shape concerns about Luka. He don't take care of himself. He needs to get in shape, yada, yada. He gets hurt Christmas, I believe. And that was the last time we saw Luka in a Mavs uniform. And that's when they traded him on February 2nd. Trading him for Anthony Davis, Max Christie in a first. And it was downhill from there, ladies and gentlemen. You know, he comes out with a press conference.
What did they trade him for again? Say the entire trade package?
So it was Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleba. I believe one of the Morris twins was in that. And in exchange for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first round pick. And of course, everybody was like, bro, did he get hacked? The Shams get hacked? Is this fake? Is this real? Like, what are we doing? It was like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then, I mean, obviously they tank from that point on. AD gets hurt in this first game, of course. And we fast forward to November 11th, 2025. Luka's out there hooping in LA. He gets in shape. They off to a good start, making Aiden look good even. And then it's disastrous out in, you know, Mavericks land. So you fast forward now, he gets fired. The owner's basically like, I made a mistake. But, you know, do you take all the highs and the lows with Nico Harrison? Because he did really well 2 years ago. They were just in the finals. He put pieces around Luka to now. Like, how do you feel about his tenure? Also, do you think this is entirely his fault that the Mavs are currently in this situation?
That was a great overview, by the way. I just want to just say that before we begin.
That.
But no, I really think, though, that deadline moves he made 2 seasons ago to get Gafford and PJ Washington, that's some of the best trade deadline moves we've seen in a long time in like basketball, football. You know what I'm saying? That really elevated them to title contenders.
And if I believe you said they were going, you called that they were going to the finals as soon as that happened. I was like, those are
great pickups. I was like, those were great pickups for him. Like good role playing guys who were in dying situations.
They were Washington and Charlotte. Yeah, absolutely.
Dying. But like that's exactly what they need: rim roller, shooter, defend, like just guys who could low post presence. 2 guys who would play nice alongside Luka, and I was very up on those pickups. I don't think this is all the. I think there's some, bro. You know, there has to be some sort of ownership. There's something else here. Like it literally makes no sense when you lay out the trade package. Anthony Davis, Max Christie in a first for Luka Doncic, bro. It don't make no sense.
If
whatsoever.
Reeves was in that package,
yes, much better, much better.
Like how much? Like
I'm not beefing.
Are you okay? You're okay with that? If Reeves was in it and he was playing the way he is right now, you're like, okay,
Yeah,
like it's still
fine.
not great, but
It's still not great, but you can't be mad if you have Reeves. Reeves is a hooper, bro. Like Reeves is.
if he was on this team right now,
Who for Dallas?
yeah.
He's what they need. You know what I'm saying? He's exactly what they need. Like, literally, he's exactly what they need. He'd fill a lot of niches that team lacks right now.
He needed to be in that deal.
I don't know how he didn't. Because when you just said it, I forgot that's all they got. Like
1 first round pick too.
And they thought Max Christie was like he's another first, bro. He's buns. I'm sorry. Move around. Anthony Davis, he's heavy now. He's staying hurt as usual. And then 1 single first. Come on, bro. That's something else was at play here. They told him to make the team bad. I understand Luka. Like we could all see Luka wasn't in the best shape, but Luka was also hurt. You know what I'm saying? Luka was like, and he's young. You don't quit on him. Like, he's
27
you
or
don't
something
quit.
like
He's
that.
26. You don't quit on him, bro.
He's only 2 years older than us, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You're not quitting on him, bro. Like I'm gonna give him a shot to at least turn around, especially after he just led us to the finals.
And you traded him for a dude who's 6 years older. He's injury prone himself.
It makes no sense when you really look at it.
But I would say this. For one, he didn't know Kyrie was going to blow his knee out 5 games after that trade. Because on paper, the team didn't look bad still. But you trade Luka for a Giannis. You trade Luka for Anthony Edwards.
And I hate to equate it to this, but like you play franchise in video games and stuff, you just like you know the value of certain assets on your team. Luka Doncic, not even just on my team, Luka Doncic is a cornerstone of the league. You know what I'm saying? 26 years old, 25 years old at the time, whatever he is. Bro, you don't trade that for Anthony Davis is a great player. You don't trade a pillar of the league, though, for like an aging star, like you said, aging injury-prone star, and 1 first, and a role player. That's what you gave up.
And is Anthony Davis, because we had this conversation before, is he great or is he elite? Is Anthony Davis great or is he elite?
At this point, he's great. He used to be elite. He's in the James Harden.
So the day he retires, are we gonna remember him as an elite player or a great player?
Elite. He'll be remembered as an elite player. Injury prone elite player. When he was out there, hey, when he was out there, bro, he was a monster. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, offensively.
That first game in Dallas, I was like, hey, he said, I'm here.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
I liked it.
Come on. Or like that. He's had so many, like, his days in New Orleans, bro, like 40 plus, monster, 50-point games. Even in LA, he had that stretch of games. Like, Anthony Davis is real, bro. He's going to be remembered as elite, but he also has that injury-prone stamp on him forever. Mr. Glass, forever.
So now that, you know, the Dallas Mavericks are in the position that they are now, what should be the next steps of this team? Should they try to move around everybody, build around Coop, or should they try to win? Like,
man, I still feel like this. I would trade Clay.
I mean, that's not even, that won't make or break you. Yeah, for sure.
I got to move him, though. I feel like this, if anyone has to go, it's him. I feel like he's just, although he's not like the main issue and we're not trying to scapegoat him, he don't need to be here right now. The energy's down. He's not playing.
He need to go back. He need to go back home to Golden State, bro. Say you're sorry. Come off the bench.
Personally, though, I still believe if Kyrie comes back, I still believe in Kyrie, AD, Coop, and friends. I do. I see them as a good team in the West. We just have to get the right Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. That's held. You know what I'm saying?
I think they have to trade them. You know why?
Who wants that right now?
But look, you know why they have to trade them? Because if they don't trade them, then firing Nico doesn't make any sense. Like, because if they're because think about it, if they're successful, then it's like, what did you fire Nico for? This is the team he put together. So it's almost like you kind of like for optics and for the way it looks, it's almost like they have to get rid of these dudes. Because then if they look good, then people are still going to be, they're going to be mad that they fired Nico. Or, you know, like this is the team that they put together. Should they? No, I think you're right on the money, though. I think they should let this play out. I always thought they should let this play out. It's early. Has it even been 15 games yet?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they should have let this play. Let everyone get healthy first and then fire Nico. You want to fire Nico after? Cool. But I also get it from the ownership and just like the team morale. They were saying fire Nico at every home game. Like,
it's not good.
It's not good. Even if he wasn't in the building, I'm sure they were screaming that. It's like that will affect your team.
I saw the one video where he's literally just sitting there and they're like chanting it, and he's just, I'm just
bro,
like, bro.
I don't know if you saw, they pulled out like there was like an escape ladder or stairs. Like they had like an express thing to where like as soon as the game's over, he can just dip out hella quick. Like they built the arena so he can dip immediately. Yeah, bro. I gotta find the picture and put it up, but. It's gonna look bad on the Mavericks' part if they are successful with the core he put together.
True. That's a good point.
I'm like, I do think there was more than just because like he's a basketball guy. Look, he put together a finals team, so he's not like he's not stupid. He knows basketball. He had to have known this wasn't a smart move.
If you were gonna trade, and we said this too, if you're gonna trade your most valuable asset, you go get the most value. You know what I'm saying? You don't go shake hands with your friend behind. You know what I'm saying? You do that for a role player. Oh, you guys want PJ Washington? Okay, we'll give him to you for the steal, for whatever. That's the bro.
Yeah.
If I'm trading my guy, you know what I'm saying, bro?
He said, "Do you want him?"
Yeah. Look, come on, bro. That's something else is at play we don't know about. I don't know what it is. But it don't make sense. It still doesn't make sense, and it will never make sense.
Do you think Boston, I saw this on Reddit actually, they're like, if they did a package of just the basis of Luka Doncic for Jason Tatum, for one, do you think that's a better trade? And for two, you think Boston does that?
Yes. Yes, for sure.
Jason Tatum?
Around. JT's moved around.
You think the Celtics would have done that?
Yes. They post a little tribute video. Hey, they make the quick tribute video, have the little deuce in the video and everything. Cool. Move around.
I think they could have got like Giannis. If they waited like this year or like in the summertime when there was like, oh, he's about to go to New York, they probably could have got Giannis. It's like, look, we got Luka.
That's bro.
Like if they really want to get rid of Luka, they could have got Giannis.
You open it up to the world, bro. Like we could go get anybody. And we chose Max Christie.
But the value goes down because then Luka's mad and then he's like, I don't want to go to certain places. And then that's why, I mean, so trading him on the low, I guess, was the right move. Just where he traded him to and who they got back for it was stupid. I'm just like.
At that point, though, if it's really that big of an issue, you work him into the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're moving on, it's not. That was bad business. Bad business.
Overall bad. The 30 for
Overall
30 is gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be nuts. That's bad business.
The 30 is gonna be nuts. But
Somebody got a gun put on him. Is what happened. Somewhere along the line, somebody got a gun put on him.
they're like, you had to trade him to the Lakers.
No, they said do it.
That's what I'm like. Is he in the gambling ring? Is he working with the? Is he with the mafia? Hey,
You might be on to something.
I was like, bro, maybe his life was his life. Some crazy like that might have been on the line, bro. Like,
And what's today? November 16th.
yeah.
A bunch of the Lakers just got their phone subpoenaed today.
It's funny that they're like LeBron associates. LeBron's phone didn't get took.
Hey, but they said that to save face. You know they in his phone.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. I got like one.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. No. Hey, I got a list. I put a list together of how worried should we be about players, teams, or just things that are happening around the association. I have a few things out of scale 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, and then just a brief little explanation as to why you feel that way. So, the first thing that I got is just the Clippers organization. The Clippers, they are 4-8. These are just the highlights of what's been going on around them. They're 4-8. They traded Norman Powell in the offseason, and he's hooping for the Miami Heat. He's killing. He's on the revenge tour. He hoops angry. I kind of like it. Like he hoops with like an attitude. He's locked in where he just gets buckets. Bradley Beal hip surgery, out for the season just after 6 games, averaging about 8 points a game. He did a whole lot of nothing. So essentially, they traded Norman Powell for Bradley Beal. And then CP3 is just washed. I mean, he's getting DMPs. This feels like the retirement tour. I think him going to the Clippers, I think that he went there knowing this is probably his last season. And, I mean, James Harden has to put up a 40-point triple-double to, I think they beat a weak team. I forgot what team they beat the other night, but they barely won their game that he had a 40-point triple-double. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you about the Clippers, the current state of the Clippers?
10. I mean, they're done, bro. Like, what are we really doing? This is not a title contender. James Harden will not do this for the rest of the season. We know that. This is probably the only time he will do this season. That was it. CP3, non-factor. Like you said, we knew this was a retirement year. Everyone's talking about the DMPs. I'm like, bro, like he's not gonna go out there and save them. Like he's not gonna go out there and win them the game. It's just not looking good out there, bro. Honestly, I really don't know what Batum he's gonna save us too. I really don't see any positive things about this Clippers team. They're not a title contender.
Is there anything that could be moved around to save their season?
Kawhi.
Oh, and I forgot to put that on the list. He's hurt as well, ankle sprain. So he's like day to day. I forgot about Kawhi.
I'd throw him in the trade finder. Amidst the trees too, amidst the trees allegations, throw him in the trade finder.
See, the thing is with him, it's like they're gonna send him to Charlotte for LaMelo. Would you do that? Go get LaMelo for Kawhi?
Yes, 100%. We bring LaMelo. Okay, if I'm Steve Ballmer, I'm like, we suck right now. We bring LaMelo here. Jersey sales, attendance.
He's home.
He's home. Hey, he's home. Look, that's just a money move. That's a money move that I'm thinking. Kawhi, he keeps us competitive, but things are not fun right now in the Clippers organization. It's just not fun hoop.
Basketball wise though, it's like, because we watched the LaMelo Ball game the other day. Like, if you really, because the highlights look nice, if you really sit down and watch LaMelo Ball play basketball,
Free throw line floater.
It is horrible.
Free throw line floater. Elbow
Horrible. Every play, bro. One-legged jumpers. Every like it is bad hoops.
Park hoops.
I can see why he really plays losing hoop.
He plays park hoops.
It's fun.
It's fun hoop.
But it gets to a point. It gets to a T. So you're at a 10 with the Clippers though.
We're no man's land. That's what I hate. Teams that are in no man's land instantly get a 10 from me. Like, if you're in a rebuild or you're title contending, but you have to have a direction. Like, right now we're directionless as the Clippers. Like, we're not better than a lot of teams in the West. And then there's teams that are worse than us that are clearly rebuilding with younger assets. We're just sitting here with nothing. A bunch of old dudes. John Collins.
He can hoop.
He can hoop, but I'm just saying, what do we...
And they got Brooke Lopez.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got just guys out.
You got
come
guys.
on, man.
This team, 5 years ago, would be a title contender.
Yes, the 5 years ago, this would be scary.
In 2020, in the bubble, they
Harden,
win it.
John Collins, we'd be like, bro, this team's mad.
Yeah.
Like, what?
All right, moving on. The second thing I have on this list, Trae Young. I mean, he got hurt a couple weeks ago. His knee, he's out for about 4 weeks. I mean, maybe from this point, maybe 2 more weeks. But I think the Hawks look just as good, if not better, with him off the floor. Jalen Johnson, a near quadruple double.
Crazy.
He's going crazy. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, just him in general, him in Atlanta. Like, how worried are we about Trae Young and just him in Atlanta? Like, what we at?
This one's an odd one. I mean, because they're good with him. They're good without him. I feel like this has run its course, though. I feel like it is time to move on from Trae Young. I just don't know what's the market for Trae Young. What do we get back?
Oh, it's funny that you ask. Because I pulled up 5 Trae Young trade packages
here we go.
according to Bleacher Report. That was a great segue.
What is the
I
market for
have
Trae
the
Young?
trade packages, and you can just say yay, nay,
Cool.
with either side of the deal. So the first one, we'll start off light. I think this is light. Of course, it's with the Charlotte Hornets. According to this is just a 1-for-1. A LaMelo Ball for Trae Young.
Oh, hell no.
Who? Hell no for who?
Both. Like, what do we do? That's just such like a like, I don't know. They played a set.
They don't play the people out there. I'm telling you, sit down and watch LaMelo Ball
bad.
play basketball.
It's bad.
I didn't even know it was that bad. That was one of the first times I really sat down and was
bad.
watching him play.
It's bad.
And back to back possessions, it's just give and go, and he'll get it. He'll do a 360 off the pivot foot. It's LA Fitness hoops, but no exaggeration. It's terrible basketball.
He shot like 3 floaters from outside the paint.
He'll shoot a floater from the 3-point line off one leg coming off the side, bro. Like, what do we? That's what
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Why? What do we do? And he got benched the other night in OT against the Bucks, I believe, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, we're just mindful of him and his minutes." And so I'm like, "Yeah, it's over for." But nobody benefits from this trade.
Trae Young's the better player, so
Yes.
I think Atlanta gets worse. That's why Atlanta gets worse, but I mean their aura goes up because you get LaMelo. LaMelo in Atlanta would be lit. You know what I'm saying? That would be lit.
It would be lit. I don't like it for either team.
I don't like it for either team. You know what I'm saying? It's just
because I want Trae Young to go to just a better team. Like it's not really doing much. That team is directionless. What are we doing in Charlotte? You know? So,
yeah.
all right. Well, trade number 2. The Hawks get Kobe White, Kevin Huerter, Javon Carter, and a first-round pick. And the Bulls get Trae Young and Mohamed Guy. I think that's his name, Mohamed Guy. Mohamed Guy.
I like that actually.
For both teams?
I do. I think it's a good trade. Kobe White's good. Good value there, and we get the first. Kevin Huerter, we get the shooting.
He's back in Atlanta, too. Kevin Huerter back in Atlanta.
And then Chicago, we get a true point guard, a true machine out there, offensive system to go out there, pair alongside Yabusele. What's his name? Not Yabusele. What's his name?
Buzelis?
Buzelis.
Yabusele? No.
Buzelis.
What about the Giddey fit, though?
True.
Would you, I mean, you could.
Include him in the deal. Bump it.
Or if you swap out Kobe White for Giddey.
I like that that value makes more sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's where the value's at for Trae Young.
Yeah, we need role players. Give us some decent guys and a first.
So you like that one?
Yeah, I like that trade.
Okay,
I actually like that trade for both sides.
Okay. All right.
I'll say yes.
All right. Well,
If that
next
trade
one.
came out, I wouldn't be mad.
You wouldn't be mad at that one?
No.
I think it's pretty even as well. I just don't know. I mean, it just depends what the Chicago Bulls are doing. Like, I think for them, it's kind of like a let's go for it. That's a go for it move for Chicago. Because, I mean, we haven't talked about it, but they're coming back down to earth like we thought they would. They're 6-5 now after being 5-0. That would be like, let's keep the momentum going. Let's try to, pick it up. That's a move that they would make. So, I don't know. True. And I think it benefits the Hawks as well. So then it's like, oh, we're building around Jalen Johnson now. And
you bring in some guys who can just fill niches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fill roles, yeah. The third trade, the Hawks would get Jaden Ivey, Tobias Harris in a first, and then the Pistons just get Trae Young.
Fuck no.
No?
No. Cade needs the ball, brother. Cade needs the rock. I don't like. What we're gonna do? Like they
Off
both.
ball,
Chill. If it's not broke, like let's not change nothing. This is our system right now. Nothing needs to change over here.
Well,
for now, at
yeah,
least.
the description says the Pistons would have to believe in Kate Cunningham young pairing, especially in the postseason when defenses find a way to find them, find that matchup. Cunningham's size and potential to play off ball could work. No,
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Jesus, all these teams that they have these trades with are.
Oh, these are some weird. Like they're all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this one's the fourth. The Hawks get DeMar DeRozan, Keon Ellis, Devin Carter, Dario Saric, a first-round pick from the Kings, and then a second-round pick from the Brooklyn Nets. The Kings will get Trae Young, Mohamed Guy, and Haywood Highsmith from the Nets, and then the Nets will get Dennis Schroeder in a first-round pick.
It's a complicated trade. From the Sacramento Kings, though, yes.
Yeah, I think Sacramento wins this trade easily.
If I'm yes.
I think Sacramento wins this easily.
If I'm Sacramento, I push any sort of deal to get off all of this ridiculousness and bring back a franchise guy. Yes. I would push this, yes, instantly. Now, if I'm Atlanta, what are we getting? I'm getting a bunch of ridiculous, no.
Atlanta, you're getting DeMar, you're getting Keon Ellis, Devin Carter. You're getting a first-round pick.
Cool. Are we trying to...
what are we trying to
do? You know what I'm saying? But yet again, what are we trying to do? I guess it would make sense though if we could get that pick could be valuable in the future.
But the Nets just were sprinkled in here. They get Schroeder for free, basically. Yeah.
Man, the Kings win that trade. I'd do it if I'm the Kings. I really don't know about Atlanta though. It doesn't make at that point. Why not just keep Trae Young?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah. And then the last one I got, the Hawks get Isaiah Collier, Yusuf Nurkic, Kyle Anderson, Georges Niang in a first-round pick, and then the Jazz get Trae Young, Mohamed Guy. Yeah, he's in every trade. Damn. And then Keaton Wallace. He's Casey Wallen's brother, Keaton Wallace.
Is he nice?
He's similar to his brother. Or if you're the Jazz, I say no for the Hawks. That's a terrible. They
got a bunch of young. I mean,
it's Isaiah Collier.
They got a bunch. That's
like Isaiah Collier, Yusuf Nurkic. Yeah. Kyle Anderson, Georges Niang, in a first, and I'm giving up Trae Young for that. This is the worst one for sure.
It's Isaiah Collier in the first. That's
I was just about to say.
The other guys are sprinkling, but the Isaiah Collier in the first is cool.
I think if it was what's his name instead. I cannot think of his name right now. The light skinned dude that plays for Utah.
The rookie.
Well, he was a rookie. No, I think he's in there.
Oh, Keontae George?
Yeah, I think if it was him instead of Collier, I think maybe. Or if he just added to it. It's got to be, at least got to be him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the best one was...
I like Chicago. And if Keontae George should be that guy instead.
But for Utah, it's what do we do? It's are we trying to win? Maybe
we got Laurie, we got Ace. What are we doing?
I mean, maybe Laurie's I want to stay in Utah, but we gotta start winning.
So we go get Trae Young.
I'm telling Laurie, one more year, bro. Let's get AJ, Cam Boozer. I'm we gotta tank this one more time.
Bro, we should move him around though. That's
Laurie.
Laurie, we should have been moved him around. He's winning us games. We should be trying to go get Boozers.
You try to
be Ace Bailey's team.
Try to get Boozers. All right. Well, the next thing I have on my list is Pascal Siakam's mental health is on this list.
Wow.
They're the worst team in the league statistic. They're 1-12 right now. I think their only win was either against the Pelicans or the Nets. I forgot. It was one of them. I'm pretty sure. He's averaging 24, 7, and 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, how should he feel about the current state of the Indiana Pacers? Is it more of let me just get my stats up, gear up for next year? Should there be a level of frustration at all surrounding Pascal Siakam? How should he feel about his situation right now?
There should be a little frustration. At the same time, we know we're without the guy. He's the guy. He's the face of the franchise. He's their best player. He's their closer. He won them several playoff games.
He's a guy.
He's a guy. He's the guy. There's no question about it at all. So I think that just coming into the season, knowing that they were going to be without him, it kind of just was bump it. Let's just roll the ball out and hoop. And so I think they're kind of just not really locked in this year. They kind of were just expecting not to go back to the finals and not to compete.
And then everybody else is falling down too. Obi Toppin, Nemhard, Neesmith just bent his knee up.
Yeah. I seen the guy, what's his name out there playing?
James Earl Robinson. Bro, and then I gotta talk about Jarris Walker real quick because he was their 8th pick. He was a lottery pick from a few years ago. He got spot taken in the starting lineup by James Earl Robinson, and he's a hardship contract guy.
Yeah. That's bad news bears.
Like, I
thought Jarris Walker was going to be nice, too.
I thought he was going to be good. He hit a few shots.
He's shown flashes.
He hit a few shots in the finals. I was like, all right.
He's still young, though, isn't he? Maybe?
Yeah, he's still young.
Maybe he'll turn the corner.
I don't know.
It's nasty out there, though, but yet again.
It's just a wash year, though.
Wash year. We knew it was, though. We knew it was going to be a
1 in 12.
This is bad.
1 in 12. They had the first opening night game against OKC when they went to overtime. They lost, but I was like, okay. I was like, bro, they can hoop. And everyone started falling. Mac McClung gets revolved doored out of there.
God, that was so nasty.
I was like, he's
signed
done.
him, posted it everywhere just to recut him.
Yeah, but I think he's done in the NBA. Another thing I have is the Sacramento Kings organization. The rumor is that everybody's up for trade. Everybody can go. But, they're outside the play-in right now. But, Vintage Russ. We're seeing Vintage Russ. He's averaging triple-double these last couple games. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried should we be about the franchise of the Sacramento Kings?
There has to be a bigger scale. 100 out of 10, brother.
100 out of 10.
This is the dumpster fire that we've heard of.
You think this is the worst franchise in the league right now? We won't even take like record-wise. I'm just saying as a franchise.
I've heard nasty things about Washington. Hey, I've heard nasty things about Washington. And then we also know about we know about Memphis and New Orleans as well.
There's rumors that, or no, Boogie was just like, they should relocate. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I heard Washington is nasty, though. I heard that just top to bottom, organizationally, fan base, it's all just bad news out there.
CJ McCollum said they had a great facility, though.
That's great. That's it. Yeah. That's it. I can't remember who I was watching, but they were just like, yeah. They said it's nasty out there. It was like, there'd be 60 fans up there. I'm like, damn, it'd be nasty out there. But no, it don't get much worse than Sacramento, honestly. Like, in terms of just direction, like, for the past decade plus, like, I'm really trying to just think of Sacramento teams since, okay, they let Boogie die and then traded him. And what we get back for Boogie? Nothing.
Buddy Hield. Oh, no, they traded Buddy Hield with, damn, I don't know what they got back.
Like,
what the hell? I gotta look at it.
Like, they had Isaiah Thomas. Like, think about this, bro. They've had dudes, bro. They had Isaiah Thomas, who went on to be an MVP candidate at one point in his career, moved him around. They had Boogie Cousins, never saw a playoff game, moved him around. Mm-hmm. Tyreek Evans, rookie of the year.
Oh, they traded DeMarcus and Omer Caspi for Buddy Hield, Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, and 2 draft picks. That was it. That was all. That was a terrible trade for
At the time, though, Buddy Hield was supposed to be something else. We didn't know. We thought the ceiling for Buddy Hield was supposed to be a lot higher than what he settled into. They thought Buddy was going to be a guy. Yeah. I thought. Hey, I was believing too.
He's playing a good role right now.
Perfect role, but aspirations were starting 2-guard, elite level shooting guard in the league.
I'm like, is DeMarcus Cousins like a top? Is he a top 5 Sacramento King?
100%. He has to be.
Like
he might be top 3.
Him, Chris Webber. I think Mitch Richmond was good there.
It's just a bad.
It gets nasty out there.
But think about their last 10 years, though. Like,
oh, De'Aaron Fox got to be up there. It's got to be.
Man. Okay, but they've had so many dudes, bro. They've had so many great players.
They just gave up on them right before. IT, Halliburton.
I mean, Fox let him walk.
I think if they redid that Halliburton, like if they had to choose between Halliburton and Fox, they probably would have chosen 100%. Fox.
Like to trade? Yeah. 100%. Bro, Hallie was trying to invest in the community. He was
at the time. I was like, "What are they doing, bro? They gave him half a season. He didn't even finish his or was it after his rookie year? I think
he did 1 year.
He did one. Okay. Yeah, I was like, did he even do the full 1 year?
Maybe not. I don't know.
I gotta look, but they gave up on him early. They gave up on him. I mean, he showed flashes there, but yeah, they gave up on him early.
And that would have been the gem of Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? We drafted him last. He stays here. He becomes a starting point guard. Eventually becomes an MVP candidate. Imagine he did all that in Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the gem of his career, like their entire franchise. Instead, they quit on him. Where'd they trade him? Phoenix?
Yeah, they traded him to Phoenix. Like, bro, I mean, so what should they do? Should they get rid of everybody?
Yes. They should give me the keys to the franchise, first of all. Let me be the GM. But yes, they need to trade all these dudes, bro. Like, these dudes we're trying to win. They're trying to win championship before they bounce out, and they're not going to do it here. So I'm going to trade them somewhere else. I'm going to recoup the assets I can get, and I'm going to just reload for the future. Because, like, we need to build something else.
He played a season and a half in Sacramento. He got traded at the deadline during his second year.
For Sabonis.
Yeah.
Was it 1-on-1 or some? It was some friends.
Buddy Hield got moved around again. It was like Tristan Thompson. And then, yeah. I mean, they really believe. I think at the time Fox was like, I'm about to leave. Unless you put some around me more. And so they're like, all right. You know, he had tenure. They should have just moved him around instead.
Oh, God.
But, yeah. And then.
Bad moves, man.
Yeah, Sacramento down bad. You can come to Seattle, though. It's not too late.
I'll take Sacramento, Memphis, New Orleans.
Is there a franchise you wouldn't take?
I'll take any franchise, I promise. I'll take any franchise.
You take Washington?
I'll take Washington. I'll get a Koulibaly jersey.
Koulibaly. And then the last thing I got on here, most recently, actually, Under Armour. They let Steph leave. Surprisingly, it was news to me because if I can recall, they signed a lifetime deal like a year or two ago, I believe. It was, yeah. But he leaves. I mean, nobody was wearing those shoes though. Nobody wants to wear Under Armour.
Did you see the little interview? Like, I saw somebody asked him about it in like the post game.
What did he say?
Pretty much, he was just all like, well, you know, he said the sneaker industry is hard.
AKA my shoes are weak as hell. AKA my shoes are weak as hell.
No, but he's like, 5 years ago, something happened where just things started to decline a little bit. Like,
he signed with them. That's what happened.
Okay, I will say,
the first couple of shoes though.
I was about to say, I gotta give credit where credit's due. He had heads turning because it was just like a new shoe, new basketball. Like, everyone was like, Under Armour, who? Curry. And Curry, at this time, is MVP Curry, yada, yada, yada. So everybody was looking at the Curry for a little bit. It was that Curry 3 or 2. Which one was it? The one that looked like a golf shoe?
Yeah. But I think it's like the 2 or the 3. Yeah.
It started getting clowned. It got clowned on social media, and that kind of just started the meme of the Currys. Nobody's wearing Currys. Nobody's wearing Under Armours. But the kids love Currys for a while, bro.
No, they just love Curry, I think.
That comes with it. That comes with it. Like, his shoe.
He was wearing the Kobe's.
I know he
night one. I mean, he ended up wearing his same shoe still, but in the real game. But pregame, yeah, he was wearing 46. The night. Oh, he had back-to-back 40s on the Spurs. Yeah, he was going crazy. But nah, I mean, rumor has it Under Armour's going, because when I saw this, I was like, oh, they must be going under or they're bankrupt something, because he signed a lifetime deal. How they just, you know, and yeah, those Currys. And I know what the final straw was. They retroed Currys, I think like last year. They like retroed the high top ones, all those ones. They probably didn't sell, so they're like, damn.
It's a wrap. What are we supposed to do? They're running out of ideas. They're like, we can release a 7? No. Do we release, what do we do? Retro the first one?
No, it don't matter. So where do you think he goes? Where do you think he'll go?
Why not just keep it independent? Curry brand.
He could. I wonder what happens with De'Aaron Fox. I don't know if he signed with Under Armour or he signed with Curry brand.
He signed the Curry brand.
Okay.
So he's a Curry brand. Like,
that's far, so wherever he goes.
The Fox shoe, it literally only has Fox's branding on it and Curry. So
his shoe don't look bad.
I like them.
They were just I mean,
dude, whichever ones I just seen him wearing, the green pair, I was all, wear those. I want those low key. Like, those are tough.
You put a swoosh on it, everyone.
Hey, they would be on them quick. I promise.
Adidas. If he goes to Adidas somehow,
I feel like he's gonna stay independent, bro.
You think he can be successful independently?
Yeah, 100%. I think if he comes with Under Armour, they put a glass dome on Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? With just their design, It's Under Armour.
That shit's look the same every year, just a little tweak.
We roll out a Steph Curry brand, just like rebrand. You know what I'm saying? Like a rebrand. And I hate to say it, but we just bought a little, maybe a little Yeezy flair to it. Keep it modern. It has a little Yeezy. It has that look to it.
The independent like parts though, like they haven't been like Jaylen Brown's shoe looks fire. They look cool. You haven't seen those?
I heard that's what everyone said Kobe was gonna do though. They said that that's why, because like after he passed, like his wife had to like take over the shoe, and that's why there was no Kobe's being made, because their licensing agreement or their deal was
it
up.
was that she also wanted to be easily accessible because they were like limited.
They were limited. Yeah. But he said that he was gonna literally after that deal, he was gonna take off and do his own thing. So I think Steph could take a page out of his book and kind of just be like, I have enough impact on the game. Wherever I go, my shit's gonna sell.
You don't think it's too? He should have did this like when he was in his. I mean, he's still hooping, but it's like
I agree, but it forced his hand. Like he didn't want to leave Under Armour. They're taking care of him, bro. They cutting the checks, lifetime deal.
Them shits are just.
I tell him to jump. They say how high. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the brain. Yeah.
You think they cut him? Who brought this to the table first?
They brought it to him for sure.
They're like, let's just move on fastest.
The way that he was talking in the post game, he was like, yeah, they
came to me and was like, it's over.
He was like, it was mutual between both parties, but it's just like they came. He was like, obviously the sneaker industry's hard. Like if your sneaker's selling and you're moving units.
But he's Steph Curry though. This ain't even like
that's Under Armour's fault. You know what I'm saying? You have the most influential player in the history of the game and you can't sell the shoe. That's your fault.
They're probably focusing on other sports because they lost Embiid. I'm pretty sure Embiid was Under Armour at some point. They lost him. I don't remember his shoe coming out, or he had like a big man shoe.
He had a big man shoe that didn't sell. The most successful thing that I can remember Under Armour for is Cam Newton.
Football, like the other sports, even like track is like they're better in other sports.
Okay, but track, I feel like it's Nike. Nike and Adidas still run the show.
Puma.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the only time they really had skin in the game, Cam Newton in football. Because at one point, everyone wanted those Cam Newton cleats.
The high top shit?
Bro, it was like everyone wanted those cleats, and it was Under Armour. And I was like, the fact that everyone wants these Under Armour as cleats that are hideous, I never wanted them.
But see, Curry's like not like because he
don't got the swagger.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, I think that was part of the problem. Like we see these ad campaigns for Anthony Edwards that make you want to go buy the shoe. He ain't never put out a commercial. That's the other thing. What Curry commercials have we seen? No, I've never seen an Under Armour Curry commercial.
If he was marketed by Nike, we'd be all over his shoe. Promise. It would be because like the Nike. I can just see a Nike ad. You know how the Nike ads be. It just be like black and white. Cut to somebody hooping. No, you know how the Nike ads be.
He should go to Converse.
It'd be fire.
Converse. Shea got Converse. I seen them in person for the first time. They're raw, bro.
Come out again.
The Shays.
I'm on them. On the 20th.
I saw the black. The black ones are actually not bad. I want on
the 20th.
Yeah, I need those.
But no, I was like,
independent.
He's 36, right? 37.
Curry, yeah, he's like 30.
It's a wrap, bro. Why not just go independent? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but who's just wearing Curry? Like,
if you come, that's what I'm saying. If you come correct, imagine he came out with okay, Kyrie went to Anta. You know what I'm saying? Like.
He turned them up though.
He did. That's what I'm saying. Nobody was wearing Anta before that. Why not just Curry's shoe by itself? It doesn't have any Under Armour logo on it. Why not just keep releasing them, but just the new model that looks better, that's marketed by my team now, that we know is not under Under Armour.
Because he has to put up his own. I mean, he got bread, but it's like he's on the court still. You know, like I think it made more sense maybe if he retires, then he can focus on it. But it's like I'm still playing basketball. So like the brand, like Nike, Adidas, all them, they're doing the heavy lifting for Anthony Edwards and all those guys.
I just feel like there's so many. I don't know.
His shoe, he's
Steph Curry, bro.
And it's unfortunate because he's probably the biggest. Is he the biggest star with like the weakest shoe?
Yes.
He has the weakest shoe out of all the biggest stars.
100%. By far.
Because even like a Paul George, for example, are better than like at their peak.
He has the weakest shoe for like. No, when you go to like the upper room, I'm talking like upper room, like Jordans. Okay, obviously. LeBrons. Who else are we thinking?
KDs,
Kobe's. Like we're talking about the iconic hoopers in their hoop shoes. He falls down like several tiers.
I feel like Paul George was like the first. I think he's the first player. Is he the first non-superstar to get a shoe?
Paul George was a superstar.
Was he?
Yes, he was a superstar.
He was a superstar.
Paul George was a superstar.
He was in Indiana when he got a shoe, right? Yeah.
He was a superstar.
He was a superstar back then?
PG-13. He was coming into his own. He was a superstar.
Oh, no.
Let's remember. No, we got to remember. PG-13 was that guy.
I think he started the... He's the first one that started the, damn, anybody's getting a shoe.
Because he didn't get a shoe when he was wearing 24. He got his first shoe when he was wearing 13, didn't he?
I got to look that up, but...
Because he was turned up, bro. Paul George was turned up.
He was the first one that they're like, we giving anybody a shoe. I swear. Because he was a star. I don't know if he was a superstar. Because now we got Dante DiVincenzo has his own shoes, bro. Like Austin Reeves has his own shoe.
Okay,
And granted, he's becoming a star now, but he got a shoe before he was anybody.
Okay, but we're talking about like by a major brand, though.
Okay, major brand,
That was Nike. So that's not just... Nike's not just giving anybody a shoe. He was a star.
But why does Rob Dillingham now have a logo for a player edition? I mean, that's not his own shoe, but it's like, why does he have a PE?
Because, no, if you sign with Nike, they give you like the... That's the advantage of it.
I guess.
So like if I sign on as a Nike athlete, they're going to be like, cool, welcome. If you hit these accolades or you do this in your career, we'll give you a shoe. We're like, we could talk about a shoe deal. But for now, we're just going to make you a logo. We'll give you some PEs. We'll throw you in like for the Timberwolves, we'll give you these PEs with your logo on it, and we'll just keep you there for now. And if we get some new GTs, we'll put you a note. We'll put you a note with your logo on it. And he's like, cool.
The Cade Cunningham
cool
GT, have you seen those? His logo's filthy.
It is?
It's like a star, but it's like CC, but they somehow made it like a star. Shit's fire.
You seen Ace Bailey's? Hideous.
Is it?
It just says Ace. It literally just says Ace.
No, he needs like the car.
Everyone's like, you need the car.
Yeah, that's what
it
he
literally just says Ace.
And it has to
hideous.
somehow shape like a B or somewhere in the inside of it or something. Like, yeah, he needs that.
But no, yeah. I mean,
I guess Nike, they're pretty prestigious in terms of who gets a shoe. But like Trae Young had a shoe at Adidas. I don't think he was on a... Do you think he was at a shoe level type of player? Like, damn, like, it makes sense that he has a shoe. Like,
I think so. But they're also grasping for straws. You know what I'm saying? Nike goes and gets John Morant. They get the young guard. We need to go get a young guard too. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of the who else can we go get? What kind of assets are available? I don't think Trae Young was a bad, like, who is a more marketable player? Like Trae Young or Jalen Brunson? I feel Trae Young's more marketable. So I'd be like,
yeah, even now, he's in New York. Even now,
you know what I'm saying? Imagine if Trae Young played for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? It would be blockbuster. Like,
it's just his game. That's why he's shooting logo threes. Nah,
I don't know though. I just feel like Trae Young was a good attempt.
It was good.
It was a good attempt.
Make sure to like, subscribe, share. New things are on the way. Shout out to Bronny James, had his second start of the season. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.